with something that's getting extremely limited. So we used to have 3 options in our illuminated lantern with winter scene. Well, now we're down to 1, but it's the most beautiful if you ask me. It's Santa. So not only is Santa inside your lantern, but a beautiful winter tree, and then he's surrounded by deer. You get the whole lantern and the scene in it, and the fact that it illuminates. Thank you, I wanted to do that, but I didn't want to break anything.
No, easy.
It's
easy.
under $50, and because everything's on Easy Pay, you can get this one home for $9.90.
And I love that the deer are on both sides.
Oh, look at you. You're not scared of it at all. You just straight up open the lantern. You're definitely not a klutz like me.
Well, I am a little bit of a bull in the China shop, but this one, I know my way around this one. And look at the trees, and the trees are illuminated with wonderful little micro lights that are wrapped around them, and the trees have been frosted. And I also love, we illuminated this from above. So there are actually little tiny spotlights up in the roof of this lantern.
The lights are going
that shine down. Do you see that?
That is beautiful,
Look
Valerie.
how beautifully. So it's illuminated from above as well as the trees.
So when other
What a
stores and
beautiful
brands want to sell me a lantern for $50, end of sentence, you have given me this beautiful holiday scene, and yet
Yes.
we're still able to do it for under $50 with an Easy Pay. But
love
it's
it.
been so loved for its value and for Valerie's wonderful quality that there were 3, and now we're down to the 1 option. And in this 1 option, which we call Santa, there's fewer than 300 to go around. And then, like, that's it. That's what I was trying to stress at the beginning of the show. Valerie's going home to enjoy the holidays. We get you all the decor way ahead of time, so you have it ready to go to decorate. But then this is it, gang. We won't shop with her for a while, and we don't have any reorders being placed. This is it.
This is one of those pieces that the young and the young at heart
Ooh.
will enjoy. Look, and Santa has a basket, and there's a bow in the basket. There's a little tree.
And that's all done in the back.
And I love, yes, and
You
I
know,
love,
wherever you
let me spin
stand.
up. But I love that he has one of his hands is resting on the
Resting on
back
the
of the
deer.
deer. I mean, it's just,
at
and
this.
his beautiful, kindly face. I really pay attention to angels'
his
faces
jacket.
and Santa's faces. But what I also want to share with you is that this is the wonderful artist that our QVC family has embraced with such enthusiasm. Josephine Foote, I call her Miss Jo. She calls me Miss Val. It's really sweet. She lives in California. And she is such a lovely, gracious, warm person.
That's nice to hear. You can see
such,
it through her artwork.
You can. And the fact that when she brings us an angel or when she brings us a Santa, those kindly eyes, those rosy cheeks. Look at how the mustache and the beard
glitter,
are
I
just
love that.
so
He's
beautifully
elegant.
done. He's holding a tree with a basket on his arm with a bow. His other hand on the back of the neck of the or the withers on a horse. You would call that that area the withers. Good Kentucky girls know those terms. But in his robe, you know, it's as if the part of it's been caught by the wind.
Yes.
Just beautifully, almost as if fur lined.
Valerie, what a gift to give someone.
What a
I mean,
great
I'm kind of
idea.
a selfish shopper. I'm looking at your beautiful decor and thinking about my own family room and my own dining room and what I can do for the kids. But what a way to wow somebody, because it's not just a lantern. It's not just some sort of Santa scene. It's inside the lantern, and then you have the lights. I mean, it looks like it should be way more than $50, which is why the other 2 options are all gone. I mean, and Santa's what, you know, we all love to decorate with, because especially if you have children, that's who's coming to town.
And that's why we're behaving.
I will start reminding my children that when I get home. Yes.
Oh my goodness! But now in this one, the door is closed. Did you see how the lights within our studio, the lights from our beautiful glistening slim pine tree, were
trees are
actually
coming up.
reflecting in the glass? So wherever you place this, it's going to capture those beautiful lights and add to the sparkle of your table, your family room, the island on your kitchen, your entry hall table, wherever you choose to place
I should probably share measurements now that you're giving me all these great ideas. So height-wise, you're looking at 15 inches. I know it says that on the screen, but width-wise, you're looking at 6 1/4. So you could do your mantle, perhaps.
Good.
You could do the night tables if you want to put it even in a child's room and they get to look at that scene as they fall asleep. I mean, if you could put it in a window and folks walk by and actually see Santa illuminated with a tree, and the deer, but you just don't see items like this, and it's just gorgeous. And then you have that great $10 payment plan.
I love your idea as a gift, Amy, because you just shared the dimensions. This is not a large footprint.
Right.
This is not a significant amount of space for someone to find for something so special, so hand painted, beautifully designed by our California artist, Josephine Foote. Something this illuminated and beautiful and special. We need to think about that as we're giving gifts.
I agree.
They're going to want to display it because you gave it to them.
Definitely.
And not asking for a large amount of real estate on top of their tables is a very thoughtful thing to give, and
So
that makes
true.
this even more appropriate.
All right, so we're now down to our last 200 for the season. We cannot do reorders for anything in the show. It's crunch time. Even if you are thinking about what you're going to be for Halloween, it's also time to think about what you want your home to look like for the holidays if you want Valerie's help. So Just Santa remains fewer than 200. And again, everything's on Easy Pay tonight.
Love
so
that.
don't feel like, oh, but there's so many things. What 2-3 items am I going to get? Well, if you use your Easy Pay, maybe it's not a struggle tonight. Maybe you can get a few things.